A nigga might be from a third world country, but a nigga got standards. Something I always found funny is how disconnected or unaware people are anymore these days. They don't really pay attention to their surroundings or things going on around them, or do they pay attention to the bigger picture, or, just stuff in general. And I've always found it funny because, like, a good example of that is if you've ever been on my YouTube page, you would notice I have an icon. And on my avatar, or avatar icon, whatever you want to call it, I have a black lion. I haven't made a video about what that black lion stood for, but I'm going to talk about it in a later date and time. I think I did, but I think I took it down or something along the lines of that because I wanted to redo it again. But however, I have a black lion. And with that black lion is basically a replicant of the Zion lion, if you know what I mean. But only it's a black lion, and it don't have the 2 flags, it has the 4 flags. Those 4 flags represent my great grandmother, grandfather, and grandmother. So it basically represents the grandparents or great grandparents of my family, if you know what I mean. The thing that I've always found funny about that is there's 4 flags on there. If you actually look at all 4 flags, you will realize that by looking at those flags, I'm a minority. By looking at the lion, there's no such thing as a black lion. Obviously, I have black pride. If you know what lions usually entail, like anything around a lion usually entails pride for the most part, or a pride of lions. However, the thing that ties this whole entire thing together is a woman yesterday came into my live stream. Okay, cool. Now, mind you, I have my avatar up, so it's like very hard to mistake things unless you're not really paying attention at all, and you just want to, unless you're just stupidly not paying attention, or or unaware, or unattached, or unaware of the world around you. But this woman says, "Are you guys white supremacists?" I seen that comment. I looked at my avatar. I looked at that comment. I looked at my avatar. I looked at that comment. I looked at that avatar. I looked at my comment. I looked at that comment. I looked at the avatar. And I just laughed. And it's like, because the irony to that is, how are we all white supremacists when we have an obvious, like, a person of color, we have an Indian, and we have a mixed guy. We're white supremacists. This is the narrative, and this is how much people are. This is the narrative, and this is how much people are detached from reality and don't really pay attention to their surroundings and things to actually pay attention. Like, these are the type of people that can walk in this shit and didn't cry about why nobody warned them, or there was no warning signs, or, this, that, and the other. This is the reason why McDonald's coffee needs a warning hot on their damn cups, or, why they need, like, warning, do not ingest, because we got stupid people like this that don't pay attention in the least bit in this world. And it makes me laugh, but it also makes me sad at the same time. It makes me go, oh, shit. And it makes me realize that it's people like this that keep on reproducing and bringing the next generation of offspring into the world. Because obviously the smart people aren't reproducing anymore, because if smart people were reproducing, this would not be a thing. We would not need to have a warning label on a fucking cup if smart people were reproducing. This is how I know that stupid people are reproducing. Because of this. Because if you can't walk into a live stream and look at an avatar and realize that what I'm about to say is probably going to be stupid and retarded, and it's probably going to have a video made about me, or a podcast made about me, so I might want to keep that thought to myself, because I don't want to appear stupid. And on top of that, we had a bunch of black people in that live stream too, which was actually very funny. So Yeah, oh yeah, it's a white supremacist meet. It's a white supremacist meeting, but we have a bunch of black people, we have a bunch of minorities hosting it, and a bunch of a lot of black people in the comment section for the most part. But yeah, let that sink in. It's just shit like that just makes me laugh when I hear people say stupid stuff like that, and it makes me wonder, where the hell are the sense at? Where the hell are your sense at? Where the hell is